Hi guys, I'm back with another video. Today is the 4th of July. We are already into the second half of the year. Guys, happy 4th of July. If you are in the US, if you're an American, happy 4th of July. I hope you are having a splendid day today. Where I am right now, it's very beautiful, very warm outside. Great time to go to the beach or have a pool party. So I wish you all the best today, guys. I am here with another video, and today I am going to talk about luxury items that I get every time I travel to Dominica. So I have a few specific items that I consider top notch, I consider a luxury, and I always have to get these items whenever I go back home. And luxury to many may be perceived as something that is not affordable to many people, but for me today I'm not going to look at it from a perception of affordability. Instead, I'm looking at it from a perception of availability and purity. Purity meaning organic, or how authentic the product is. So guys, let's get started. So sometimes I wish I could take part of my island and part of my life here in the US and just merge it somewhere in the middle to create this perfect utopia for myself. Because when you've seen both worlds, you know exactly what you want to create your perfect world. But for me, no, for anyone, we cannot have everything. We must make certain sacrifices. So in the meantime, I think that I'll just go back and forth until I decide exactly how I can create this little utopia that I have in my mind. So guys, every time I go back to my island, there are some things that I always want to take back with me, and some of those things are items or things that I grew up as a child on, that I know are important to me because of their authenticity, and I just like them, and because also they have a connotative meaning. They evoke certain memory, certain experience that I always like to keep with me. And I will start with the things that I grew up with at home, that for you maybe you might say, that's not luxury, but like I said, it's the connotative meaning that I apply to it that makes it luxury. Also, it is the availability here in the US. It's not readily available, and if it is, how authentic it is, how organic it is. I see things in the supermarket all the time that reminds me of my island, and I'm like, I wonder if I try this, is it the same thing? And I have to keep my fingers crossed, hoping that it reminds me, or it is as close as I would like it to be. So the first thing, guys, we're gonna talk about is herbs. Herb tea, guys. I love tea a lot. One of my very bad habits is I cannot go to bed without drinking a cup of tea. It's something that I did as a child. I came here with the same habit, so I always like to have a nice cup of tea before I go to bed. And when I use tea here, but if I go back home, I like to bring back some teas with me, because I know that I just stepped outside of my maybe house and I just picked those things, and I know that they are organic and they are very good. This bush here is called soursop in the Caribbean, or on my island. I looked up for the English name, and I think it's called guanabana in English, or guanabana also sung a little Spanish, I'm not sure, but this is soursop. I really like it. I think it has some medicinal uses, but I won't get into that because I'm not a herbalist and I'm not a doctor. But this is just one of the things that I really have to. Even before I went back home, I said to my mom, "Hi mom, can you please just prepare some soursop leaves for me to take back, because I cannot go back without this. This is a gem for me. You can come to my house and take everything you want, but I don't think I will share this one for sure, because I really like this one." This is an example of the soursop tree. This is the soursop hanging. When you cut it, this is what it looks on the inside. You can eat the inside, and you can also make juice with the inside, which is a very tasty juice. This is lemongrass. Did you even know that you could drink lemongrass as a tea? Yes guys, you can, and it smells very delicious. I love lemongrass. I usually drink it during the day, or like I said, at night. I also have something it's a bad habit. When I usually peel an orange, I dry the orange skin and I make tea with it too. Guys, if you grew up with your grandparents, you will practice all those habits. Yeah, they don't go away, you know. Certain habits don't go away. So this is lemongrass. I really love lemongrass tea because of the scent and just how it makes me feel. It's refreshing, it's organic, and it is good for you. I think I've been drinking it for years and I'm still here, healthy, strong and smart. So guys, this, oh my god, this is really luxury in a bottle. Definitely this is the gem right here. This is cocoa. This is the real cocoa. Like the chocolate, the thing that is used to make chocolate, this is the real thing. I was so blessed to be gifted this by a friend of mine when I went back home. I was also very shocked because I wasn't expecting this. This cost, I think this cost a lot. This is cocoa. This is so rich. This is not like the little pack of cocoa that you get in the supermarket or the hot chocolate thing. This is the real thing, made from scratch. I'm going to make a video on the whole process of making cocoa. I remember when I was a child, I saw my grandma make cocoa from scratch with the, you know, picking the pod, breaking the pod. I would even suck the little seeds because it's tasty. Then you dry it. It's a whole process, guys. This is the real thing, and I love this so much. I'm going to talk about in another video how we make this, and also I'm going to show you how we prepare this as a tea. So this is what cocoa looks like in its natural state. This is it in the pod. In the middle is what it looks like when it's cut open, and the darker ones is what it looks like when it's dried in the sun before it's roasted. So here, guys, we have the coconut oil. I have to always bring coconut oil back with me. It can be used for so many different things. People use it to cook, people use it as a moisturizer, some people use it in their hair. You can make a little cocktail with it to use as a rub for certain, you know, bruises or pains. But guys, I'm not even using this. I'm just gonna have this in my in my cabinet, you know, just to know that I have this. It's like, for me, it's like a bottle of expensive niche perfume that is being discontinued that you do not want to waste. So this, guys, right here is a gem. I think I purchased this for $10 back home, and I know, although I know that it is sold everywhere in supermarkets, I see this all the time in supermarkets. I have never purchased it in the US because I don't think it's authentic, it's organic. But when I go home, I do purchase it because I know that this thing is usually produced in somebody's kitchen. I have seen how this is made. I have seen my grandparents make this at home, and I know for sure this is the real organic, authentic thing, and I just like to have these things at home when I travel, bring it back with me. Another thing that I brought back with me is castor oil. Castor oil, I think it's very rare. I think rare meaning the supply is not that high. The organic ones, the supply is not that high. That's why I think this was very expensive. In my opinion, it was about 35 Eastern Caribbean dollar. I've been using this for my hair because I know it's very good for the hair. It can aid in hair growth, so I've been using it for my hair. Yeah guys, and I have one more thing, which is my favorite thing. It's the food. It's my favorite thing. Guys, do you know what this is? This is called a breadfruit, and this is one of my favorite thing of all times. Although I have, you know, purchased this living in the US, I have found this in Korean stores, I have purchased this, but every time I go back to my island, I must get one to take home with me. This one it can be prepared in many different ways. This way, my mom, she roasted it and then she scraped it so that I could take back with me. But I am going to make a video on how I prepare this as a meal. But definitely guys, I love this. This is one of my favorite foods to take back to the US whenever I travel. So guys, this is a breadfruit tray, and this is what the breadfruit looks like before it is prepared, before it is cooked, before it is roasted. So yeah guys, this is it. This is what the video is all about, and as I speak to you, I am also enjoying a cup of lemongrass tea. Like I said, I love this tea. It's very good. So if you ever visit Dominica, make sure you try to get your hands on these things, you know, sweet sop leaf, which is good for you, and lemongrass and cocoa, this luxury right here. This is like $1 million product right here. We have new people on the channel. So my name is Anisi. I make videos to inspire, to encourage. I hope I can infuse a little bit of humor here and there. And guys, thank you for coming on board. Thank you for your subscribing. I really appreciate it. I hope you like this video. Share, comment. To my existing subscribers, guys, thank you so much for always stopping by, for always watching my videos. I would really appreciate, guys, if you comment, you know, engage in the comment section. Tell me if you've heard of any of these herbs that I have mentioned, and have you drank any of them? What do you think of coconut oil, castor oil, cocoa? Have you ever drank these teas? Have you ever seen breadfruit before? Have you tasted it? How do you prepare it? If you're from the islands, tell me, please let's engage. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video, guys. Like I said, it's the 4th of July. It's beautiful out here. So have a very happy and safe 4th of July, and enjoy your week ahead. Have a productive week. Like I said, if you feel generous today, if you feel like giving, why don't you subscribe to my channel? It is free of charge. You don't have to pay anything. You won't get in trouble or anything. Thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Stay blessed.